Hey, this is Ashutosh Bhogra, your realtor who's always on the go and often recording from the cars. I think it's become a part of my brand. The guy, the white bearded guy who records from the car and is always talking about tips and tricks of the trade. And I think a lot of people don't like it that I reveal these tips and tricks because they'd like to keep it to themselves and be called the masters because they have some secret knowledge. Anyways, so but I'm with you, and I wanted to share some more secrets and stuff. But before that, I just wanted to take up what is the role of a broker actually, because I think it is very, very, very badly understood by both brokers and buyers and sellers and builders. What exactly is the role of a broker? I mean, some people do understand it, but I think nobody's ever put it in proper context. So there are a lot of roles that a broker has to do, and the word broker or the word agent is probably not the most fitting. I would like to think myself like in a new category of property matchmakers. We are matchmakers. So there is this property somewhere that nobody wants to, or like the owner is not able to find a buyer for, and but it's a beautiful property. It has so many great things, and maybe some minus points also. And there is this guy who's looking for a property, who wants a property like that, is willing to live with those shortcomings, but he's unable to find a property that has all those plus points. So you bring these two together, you see, something like that. You tie the knot, and so that's like matchmaking. But before that can begin, you need to also understand what is the main requirement. Like, why is a guy selling his property? Why is a guy buying a property? Why here? Why in South Delhi? Why is he moving from wherever he's moving from? What is the important factor? Maybe he needs a place, he needs a club for his kids. Maybe maybe he needs a larger space where he can entertain his clients or his friends or family, or he needs more car parking spaces because he's got like five dashing cars, and he needs a space which has five parking of cars, and he doesn't give a damn about what else is not in the property, but this is what's important to him. So once you understand that, so the broker is basically there to understand that and also guide the guy, because many buyers and many sellers don't themselves understand this thing fully, why they are buying, what they should be looking for, what is important to them. They get very interested with very nice interiors, but then they realize, oh, where will my five cars go? So the broker is supposed to guide them, make them realize what they want, and keep them on track, because there are things which are important and there are things which are nice. So you just stick with what's more important and like a deal breaker for you. Similarly, for a seller, he might have certain things that cannot be met by each and every buyer, and so that has to be all understood. Once you can do that, then you can match make. Next step is, like, whenever you're going into a deal, there is a lot of factors which are very stressing. They're very stressful actually, and they stress each party, or even the brokers get stressed out and whatnot. But so like when things are going wrong, the broker knows, or should know at least, how to calm things down, how to find a middle way, how to find a solution. What is the usual way of handling this? What is unusual in the deal? And set the expectations right. He could tell the seller, what you're asking is completely unusual, and you might have to give a discount for that. And or maybe the buyer has a certain requirement which is completely unusual, and if a seller is giving him that, then he should jump onto that and hang on to it. uh, Once that is done, the paperwork, what are the pitfalls, what problems one can get into, what safeguards one can take in case there are problems, or there are issues in the paperwork, because there can sometimes be things that are not ideal. I mean, the ideal thing would be somebody bought it the first time from DDA or DLF or whatever, and is now selling. So simple paperwork, that would be ideal, but it's not always ideal. And which lawyers to approach, which banks to use, what to do to get a lower interest rate, maybe how to make it fast, how to handle certain parts of the deal, how to get guarantees arranged, or find some common connect so people can gel. These are all the things that a matchmaker should do, because a matchmaker is also there to get things more landing softly, be the cushion, make it more easy. We work very hard to kind of do something, or do everything we can to make the experience great for people. But frankly, when you're buying or selling a property, you will go through some stress, so be ready for that. But the broker's job is to reduce it as much as possible and make it as delightful for you as possible. A lot of things can be done towards the end of the deal to make it more delightful, because the stressful part of money is basically over. You also have to see that there are no miscreants in the deal, there is no frauds in the deal, there is no bastards, so to say, involved. Excuse my French. You just don't get into those deals if you can, kind of thing. But I'm just saying, this is also something to be seen. So somebody who's in the market, who knows which builder is fraudulent or troublesome or not worth even looking at, he can guide you if he really wants to guide you. So you stick with the better ones. If you find a person like me, hang on to him like your life depends on. Just kidding. It's totally up to you. So one more thing I just wanted to say is, like, I really want you to tell me what are the things that are troubling you, what are the things that I could help you with, in terms of what do you not know about the market, what problem do you solve, how, and I can make some more content on that. Do subscribe my channel, share this video as much as you can, like the content. See you soon again.